Alright folks, we're back. Cameron's beating the shit out of a giant gold robot, and I'm telling you about the time Shia LaBeouf lost to the fucking 4chaners.
Honestly, I think Shia LaBeouf at this point, like, I think he's reached a level of money where he no longer needs to work, so now he only does projects that he wants to do, which is why you get, like, Cannibal Shia LaBeouf the musical.
Yeah. My theory is that he's just lost his mind, and we could have stopped it, but we didn't. Yeah, alright, here you go. Here's the context.
This is why Will shows up.
And why he's just on our team now. By the way, we're like 3 or 4 levels from the end of the game.
Yay. Not that I want this game to be over, but I want to be able to say I've beaten it.
Yeah, we want to move on to other things.
Okay, so basically these people are like, I lost my company because Walmart outcompeted me.
No, Walmart ratted this dude out for making the virus.
Yeah, for running a scam for a computer virus that you were selling an antivirus to combat, which has actually been suggested several times, but never proven in a court of law by several antivirus companies.
Yeah. Norton!
Nothing was ever proven.
Never proven. I mean, this entire scene is really stupid when you think about it. I created a virus, so I am going to fucking, beat you in a tournament. It's like, you could have just released the virus at any point, man. You could have done a lot of things. You could have hacked his computer and released his likely illegal money statements. Well, Will, where's your tax return?
Oh, man. I am so fucking pissed about that one MSNBC reporter who's like, yeah, I got Trump's tax returns, and then it turns out it's just 2 pages of it from 2005.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. Why?
That seems like the most Trump thing he could have done, because not only...
Oh, it's this again.
Yeah, I'm checking. It's still recording, apparently.
Okay, this is what happened last time, where they didn't spawn in, and we thought it was a glitch.
Yeah. Oh, wow, the footage is really lagging in this part. Like, more than usual. Oh, that didn't look good.
Should I pause?
No, it says it's still going.
Okay, I'm gonna pause just in case.
Alright, you know what? Keep it paused. If it is still recording, folks, we'll be right back.
Sorry about that, folks.
Hold
I was
on.
being a bit...
there we go, we're back. Alright.
I was being a bit overcautious. It did not crash. Everything is fine.
It just looks bad. Yeah, we don't know. I don't know what it is about this boss fight in specific that fucking sends the footage into, like, borderline destruction mode, but, like, it's not great.
Anyway, what's happening right now is, we're fighting...
We're running antivirus. It's what's happening right now.
Yeah, kind of.
Because I'm pretty sure his other players aren't actually players of the virus.
No, they're other people. One of them was a real estate scam artist, and one of them was something.
Oh, okay.
But right now we're doing a 4v4 and saving Walmart. Instead of doing what I would do in this situation.
And just let this happen.
Which is just let this happen and then
oh, trust me, like, you saw that, like, that hand floated over the dude? Your suggestion of letting Will get beaten and therefore kicked out of this tournament really would have been a good idea.
Yeah, I saw him get virused.
Yeah, no, trust me, you would have saved a lot of people a lot of trouble. I would have too. I would have been just sitting in the background like, no, he needs to be humbled.
Well, not he needs to be humbled. It's
yeah, he does.
These assholes need to learn that maybe don't focus in on one guy to the detriment of everyone else in the tournament. Then again, I don't think they're here to actually win the tournament.
Oh god, no, I'm pretty sure they are here explicitly, because if you didn't read, they'd never entered the tournament. They just hacked their way into this level so they could fight Will one-on-one.
As opposed to us fighting.
Yeah.
Which would have accomplished...
No, because if we just beat him...
they wouldn't have hacked him.
They wouldn't have hacked him, and they wouldn't have had the satisfaction of saying, haha, it was me the whole time. Virus man.
It was me, Virus Kun.
It was me, Dio's lesser cousin. You know, the one you don't hear about too much.
Rio.
Yeah. His South American equivalent.
It's me, Rio, the Mexican non-using equivalent all along. Anyway, I'm just gonna hop around because... Oh, by the way, I still fucking hate your shopping arcade, and I'm still gonna use my Walmart money to fuck you up.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up, even though you saved me, and I'm a bad person.
he's just a vindictive asshole, and like at this point,
you're not even benefiting anyone anymore. You're just being a jerk.
We've made it far enough in this tournament that at this point, if I were to just sit at that arcade and sign autographs for everyone who made a purchase, they'd stay in business.
Yeah, I mean, second place in the world tournament of what is clearly a big deal.
Mm-hmm. So, I think pretty much everything...
That's a dumb-looking weapon.
Excalibur, Sword Impulse Gundam. Well, it has a good ability on it.
That was just Darth Maul's lightsaber.
Yeah, ranged weapon gauge! Maybe I can finally get 2 shots out of that fucking nuke launcher.
Alright, folks, we're back. So at least you saw us beat that fight, but I don't know where in the fuck our conversation it quit out. Gundam seems to just not be willing to record, and I don't know why.
We're gonna give this one more
We're
shot
giving this
before
one
we
more...
Banjo-Kazooie it.
Yeah, if this doesn't work, this is gonna be the end. So, I guess spoilers, if you see, like, finale in our title card, you know why.
Fuck. How many times did we try to record Banjo-Kazooie and it didn't work?
Twice.
Okay. But yeah, I'm... Oh, changes to the Gundam, I shrank the missile pods. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I did.
Like, oh god, I don't know what it is. Like, this is the 3rd time the Gundam footage has fucked up for us.
Time to defend the core at all costs. Also, I hate One Piece. I'm not gonna explain why, because...
We had that rant already.
I had that rant.
I don't know. What can I rant about? What do I don't know. I don't feel like being hateful right now. I will say though that I got a Switch, as many of you probably know at this point. I like it. Now that I have fucking paycheck again, I'm gonna probably get more games for it than Zelda.
Oh, have you taste tested your Zelda cartridge yet?
No.
Are you
I'm not.
to?
I'm not a 5-year-old. I'm not gonna put the cartridge in my mouth.
You don't have to put it in your mouth. You just have to lick it.
No. Not gonna lick the cartridge.
Do it! Apparently it tastes like crap.
Why would I want to lick it then?
Because Nintendo put a special bittering agent on it to make it less appetizing to children. I am completely 100%...
I know they did, but I'm like, why would I put that in my mouth? I'm not a fucking 5-year-old or otaku or kotaku, so
yeah,
like...
I was just gonna say, the quote-unquote games journalists are doing it.
Yeah. Like, if you wanna, if anyone, folks at home, you want an example of what gaming journalism has become, just watch one of these idiots try to eat a Nintendo cartridge. Like, seriously, that's where we've gotten. These guys have, they've become the joke.
What happened to when people used to report on games that were rumored to, like, be in development, but nothing was officially released yet, and they, like, had leaked sources and shit?
Yeah, what happened to the olden days, like X-Play, where they'd actually review a game?
What happened to, like, back in the day, where they'd show you all the hidden cheat codes and shit?
Yeah, that show, I remember that show, too. That was a good one. Back before G4 became garbage.
Oh, man. You know what I used to have a fucking subscription to when I was a kid?
Game Cheat magazine?
Gamer Pro magazine.
That was it. I had the, God, what was the one that had all the fucking cheat codes in it?
I don't know. Game Pro had some cheat codes.
Yeah.
But, it was mostly just a review thing.
Yeah. There was one magazine that, like, every month would come out with, like, a catalog of cheats for the, like, the back quarter of the magazine, and I can't remember which one it was.
Oh, fuck! It was produced by the same company as Game Shark.
Yeah.
I cannot remember the name of the publication to save my life.
Yeah, but, like, a lot of the rest of the articles were, like, it was a bunch of fun stuff, too. Like, there was one where it's, like, a zoomed-in section of pixel art, and you had to, like, guess what game it's from, and they wouldn't tell you till the next issue.
Yeah. And, like, whoever sent in a postcard with a correct guess had a chance of winning whatever mystery game it was.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah,
Why can't we do shit like that anymore?
Yeah. God, there were some other, like, you know, there was all the usual articles as well, like rumor mills and all that, but, like, God, I miss
games journalism being fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, ever since it went on the internet and became mandated to be clickbait or die, like, shit, it's bad.
Yeah, I also used to have a subscription to Nintendo Power, but Game Pro was always my favorite.
I always liked Nintendo Power.
You know what was really fun about Nintendo Power?
What?
They always sent you a poster or something whenever you renewed your subscription. Like a poster or a t-shirt or a game guide. And what was really cool about Nintendo Power is that if you called in and said that you never received your subscription bonus, they would offer you a new one. So you could always get like 2 subscription bonuses out of them. Because like they'd always be out of the t-shirts by the next month.
Yeah.
So you're like, yeah, I asked for the t-shirt and I never got the t-shirt. And they're like, oh shit, well we're out of that month's t-shirt, but we can give you this month's t-shirt. And I'm like,
probably
hell yeah,
why
free
they're out
t-shirt.
of t-shirts.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Now that I think about it.
I could see a little bit of a correlation and causation at play here.
Between a lack of t-shirts and people
scamming them for t-shirts. But yeah, no, I remember Nintendo Power was just fun. Like, they had that little, like, ask questions segment at the beginning of every magazine. And one of my favorite ones I ever saw was just some kid running in, could you show us the Master Chief's face? And Nintendo's like, well, we have nothing to do with that game, so we don't know, but we think it goes something like this. And they took, like, some of the Halo 2 promotional art and just photoshopped one of the Rayman rabbits over the...
That's fucking amazing!
And I'm just like, you know what? I want to believe.
Oh, man.
Because, like, that was back when Rayman Raving Rabbids had just come out.
Yeah, yeah. I maintain that Halo 1's no-clip is, in fact, canon. And basically the whole idea...
That's how Sergeant Johnson got off the reins.
Sergeant Johnson?
Yeah, he was the black sergeant who had the really, like, gung-ho action hero style.
No, I mean, if you put in the no-clip cheat for Halo, and you go into the final cutscene where Master Chief takes off his helmet, but a beam of light obscures his face.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
Just a regular face.
It's another fucking helmet. They never modeled underneath the helmet. He takes off the helmet, and it's just a second helmet underneath.
Yeah, I can believe that to be true.
And that is what I believe Master Chief's actual face is. It's just another helmet.
He's just a Russian nesting doll of helmets.
It's like fucking...
I thought you... Okay, so there was a thing where, like Sergeant Johnson is in Halo 1, and, like, the last time you see him is in a recording where he's fighting the Flood, and, like, it's not going great.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, well, I guess he dies. Then he shows up at the beginning of the second game, and everyone's like, but how? And the Chief is just like, yeah, how? And Johnson's just like, I don't gotta tell you anything.
You're not my supervisor.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I thought this was about you. It had nothing to do with me.
Oh, goddamn it! You armless bastard, get back here!
So, yeah. Everyone was always wondering, like, how the fuck did he survive? And I want to believe he just no-clipped back to Earth.
Oh, man. Actually, I'm starting to dig real deep into the Elder Scrolls lore.
Mm-hmm.
And
where the cheat codes are canon?
Yeah.
Chim, motherfucker.
Yeah, okay. You know how everyone was complaining back in the day when Oblivion came out, like, why is Cyrodiil not jungles? It said it was jungles in all the previous ones. Turns out, there's a quote in Skyrim. Remember that crazy preacher for the Talos guy?
Yeah.
Who's in Whiterun, and he's like, yeah, fuck the Imperials, Talos forever.
Yeah, Talos forever, fuck elves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Good guy. But, anyway, he's...
I like his message, I don't like his delivery.
He has this one quote where, he's, it's a quote from Talos. And, Talos was one of the few characters who actually achieved Chim.
Yeah.
And this quote by Talos was something along the effects of, we have invaded Cyrodiil, and, I see my fellow Nords, that you also hate the jungles of Cyrodiil. So behold, no more jungles! And then he uses the power of the console command to turn it into just regular woods. And he's like, and now it shall be like Skyrim, where my breath is long winter, for I am Ysmir, and I love you. and yeah, basically he took all of Cyrodiil's jungles and console commanded them out to turn it into just generic fantasy-scape like Skyrim, so that it would be easier for his men to conquer.
Well, fair enough. Yeah, that's what I'd do if I had the console commands. This piece of terrain's annoying. Get rid of it.
Well, that's what Vivek did when he had console commands. The city of Vivek is just perpetually floating.
Yeah.
Because what he did was he console commanded a single brick to be perpetually floating, and then balance the entire city on this one brick. And then eventually, when Vivek is killed, the console command powers vanish, the brick falls, and the city crashes. Like, basically, he perma-locked a single pixel in place.
Yeah.
And hinged everything to that one pixel.
Yeah, your partner's dead.
I don't care, I have misses.
That's true.
I need them. Oh, shit. Well, you're fixed.
At the cost of your super.
Did it remove my super?
Yeah, your super would still be eaten while you were saving that dumb bitch.
God damn it, that bitch! Oh my god, my super is so much more valuable than her being alive.
Oh yeah. Actually, it was funny because one of our fans had made a comment that was telling us that, like, she actually does scale through levels. It's just, it's so easy to get up leveled that she's perpetually useless.
Oh, like, does she... Oh, so she levels up by what level of the game we're in, not by what level my cards are.
Yeah.
That makes sense, actually.
Which is why, like, she's always underperforming, because unlike you, who's blatantly broken, she's not.
I'm autistic, and I'm super good with numbers, so...
Yeah, pretty much. You're that one Batman villain. You know...
Calendar Man?
Yeah, no. No, the other autistic one. Calculator Man.
The Riddler?
No, I'm not shitting you. His name was Calculator Man.
Really?
He was good with numbers. Okay, did you watch Batman, the second one? Like, with the Joker? With Heath Ledger as the
Dark
Joker?
Knight Returns.
Yeah.
Dark Knight.
Yeah,
I saw it.
You remember the Asian guy?
Yeah.
That was him.
Really? His name is Calculator Man?
In the comics, yes.
That's amazing.
They didn't want to be that cringy, though, so they're just like, yeah, he's just good with numbers. But it was pretty much the same character, a guy who was good with numbers.
Oh man, you know who my favorite Batman villain was from the cartoons?
Who?
It was this one guy who had a watch that allowed him to go back in time about 20 seconds. And basically what happened was he'd get the shit kicked out of him by Batman. Because Batman would be hidden away somewhere and get the jump on him because he's Batman, right?
Yeah.
And what would happen is he'd go in and get a massive concussion from being punched in the face by Batman. And then go back 20 seconds and dodge it. And then he'd get punched by Batman again and go back 20 seconds and then dodge the other attack. And he kept doing that over and over and over again until eventually he realized there was nothing he could do to stop Batman from hitting him this one time. And he's like, well, shit.
Yeah, I mean, that would do it. I'm surprised the solution wasn't just that Batman punched him repeatedly a few times.
Shit, those missiles do a lot more damage than I thought they did.
Yeah, a little bit. You outpaced the game.
Yeah. Alright. Well, I do that a lot.
Yeah.
Like, shit doesn't spawn in fast enough.
Yeah, that happens far too often.
Triple Mega Sonic Cannon?
Yep, what's it built on? Oh, the Ergo Chest piece. So we're never gonna see it. There's that stupid thing.
Ranged weapon gauge capacity.
Ranged
Ranged weapon charge rate.
Adjustment.
Mirage shot power?
It's literally, it ups the power of one of the super moves.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it, like, shot out a fake thing that, like...
No. Because don't forget, a lot of these powers are based off of other shit, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
It's a weird circle jerk. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just fucked up today. What the fuck? Go back. One more?
This is the one with the triple...
Yeah, but look at it. It looks like a fucking face.
Oh my god, you're right. It does.
It looks like a bat. Like an evil bat.
Yeah, it kind of looks like something
Go down
that Robo
now.
Dracula would transform into.
This one kind of looked like a skull.
Akatsuki?
Look at it straight on.
Kind of, I guess, if the vents are eyes.
Yeah. It's not as prominent as bat face.
Why do I get
Bat
shitloads
nipples.
of arms all the time?
I don't know, man. Like, I just, fucking that's what the random number generator said to do.
The random number generator has said arms.
Roll again, arms! Roll again, arms!
Oh man, there's actually this one comic in Dilbert that I really enjoy. where Dilbert goes to hell, and they have a random number generator, and it just keeps putting out the number 6 over and over again. And Dilbert's are you sure that's random? And the devil's like, well, how can you know? How can you know for sure?
Yep.
Anyway, I gotta do some building.
Yeah, we'll see you in a minute, folks. Well, actually, we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.